Hey guys, Rimjaner here, bringing you another replay. This is going to be a Zerg versus Terran on the map Shakura's Plateau. I'll be the red Zerg in the top left against my blue Terran opponent, Yitzu in the bottom left. Alright, as we know, I've been playing as Zerg. I'm always a Zerg player, and I play using the Spanish no gas build. I don't know what this guy's doing here, but his APM looks very slow, his current APM. But I am basically borderline Masters League, and these players I am playing are quality players. Maybe I don't know, I guess I spammed like in the beginning, and he's only building miners, so he doesn't really have to do much. Alright, so coming back here, as we all know, I do the Spenny build, which is no gas, teleport supply, and you just macro hard and defend with only queens and spine crawlers. People wonder why, how you can do it. How can you stop tanks? How can you stop 4 gates? But it's very possible with the right positions, with spine crawlers and 4 queens to transfuse and also defend themselves. So one of the very important bases of this build is to make sure you get your hatchery up. You really need this hatchery up, as you will not be able to defend with you won't have your creep spread down here for your spines, and you won't be able to defend with no gas on just one base, as you won't have enough. Right, so this guy's going to come down here, and he's going to scout. Sorry, I was on normal speed over there for a second. He's going to come down here and he's going to scout across the map and do whatever he's got to do. And this guy's going to come scout me across map. I guess that's something I should start doing, as there's a high probability that your opponent will be cross map. As you can see here, he just scouted across map, and I'm going to throw down my 14 hatchery, as I did see this SCV come up. If I didn't see him, I would wait for a 15. But 14 is fine. He's not right beside me, so I know I can wait a little bit to put down my pool. Don't have to put it down right at 14, but we're going to see what I'm going to do. And I am going to put it down at 14, even though I didn't have to. My 14 pool is up. I still don't have any gas, 14 supply, and it's 3 minutes into the game. And let's bring up our workers tab. Bring up our income tab, sorry. Let's see here. 15 harvesters over 13, and I'm going to steal his gas. I'm not sure if stealing gas is really too viable, but I think by doing it, the Terran player's tank push or Reaper push or whatever gas unit he needs isn't going to be as powerful as it would be if he did have that second gas there. So you will have to spend more money on Marines and less on gas intensive units, or even units that need gas. Alright, so I'm going to keep on my injects until he has 3 Marines here. He actually won't be able to kill my extractor. 3 Marines has a higher damage per second than the actual extractor building itself, so you can keep canceling and uncanceling it until he has 3 Marines attacking. Alright, so as we can see here, I am at 24 supply, 18 harvesters, and I am building my first 2 queens, which are going to do 1 inject each. Sorry, not inject. They're going to poop down some creep tumors as their first, with their first 25 ability. Alright, so this one's going to come out, and my overlord's up. My overlord timing is pretty well, and once I get to about 31 or 32 supply, I will build another set of queens. So yes, he's going to throw down and over here I kind of screwed up. I just by instinct I injected over here, but you don't need to inject with your first 2 queens. Their first 25 energy should go towards creep tumors, as you do not have enough income to actually spend all the larvae that will come out of these little pods here. Alright, so with my second one, I will just poop down that creep tumor. And as you can see, let's bring up the production. As you can see, I do have 2 more queens on the way. And 8 more drones. I am still droning up. Alright, so I'm at 40 supply. I'm going to throw down 4 gases. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then throw up 2 evolution chambers when I get the second. Let's go back to his base. He is going into 111 with a command center. And most likely, because he doesn't have his factory on his reactor, he's going to go Banshee Flame Hellions. So as you can see here, there we go. He's going to make a Banshee. But I have 4 queens and should be able to, with my evolution chamber coming up, would be able to take out any Banshees that do come. Alright, so I will double evolution chamber and then upgrade +1 carapace and +1 attack as usual. Alright, so I'm going to saturate all of these geysers. I am very slow right now. Not sure what I'm doing. But I should be saturating these geysers. I guess I did these ones down here. And I have not looked up here yet. There we go. Alright, saturating these geysers. And now making my layer. And then in procession I will be getting metabolic boost. And then getting +1 carapace and +1 attacks. +1 carapace is very important against Terran, as it allows Reserglings to take 2 shots against tanks rather than just 1. As you can see here, he's going to come into this Banshee and try to do whatever damage he can. I'm going to see that right away and send my 3 queens down as soon as possible. So as you can see here, layer. And I got my banelings that's coming down. Alright, I'm gonna come over here and pick this guy up. These 2 queens, and what you want to do when he does attack you, if he has a few more Banshees, try to get them to attack the one that doesn't have a transfuse. Let's see, have a lot of energy, 2 for transfuses, so it's best to try to pull them back and try to pull these ones forward and try to get the Banshees to focus fire one of the ones that don't have much energy. This guy's gonna come over here and waste his energy. He's gonna put down a few more creep tuners, and I'm gonna start making a purple carpet all the way to his base. All right, as you see here, let's check the income tab. I guess he is mining a little bit more than I am. He's got 39 to my 40 harvesters, but he does have mules, making him a little bit ahead. But I feel that he is a little bit behind in the army tab, as he only has 4 barracks and just getting a second factory, so he won't be able to make as many units as I actually would be able to, since I am getting my production hatchery right here. Alright, so let's see what I am producing now. I'm going to get centrifugal hooks, very important, as you will need baneling speed to chase down marines, and they are able to chase down marines on creep. Banelings and lings are more than enough to actually take out tanks. You should be able to do it no problem with just that mixture. Alright, with my infestation pit down, I am going to get pathogen glands and then neural parasite for Thors and tanks later on. I am also going to throw down a spire here, and this spire is just going to be for harassing, like I have done in recent games. See what I can do, get a little scouting information, and take out any SCVs. As you can see here, he has thrown down 5 actually. That's 500 minerals worth of with the buildings here. He actually has not scouted my, as you can see here, he has not scouted that I have a spire, so really putting those up are a waste, and I have no clue that he actually I'm not yeah, he doesn't know I have a spire, so putting those up are a waste of money, but I guess he's just being cautious. But that is a little bit more money wasted. But he does have them up, and I'm going to come over there and just scout that out and see what he has with my mutalisks, my 8 mutalisks that are on the way. Alright, so as you know, these mutalisks are just a harassing unit. They're not really to do anything, but I like to force a push against Terran and Zerg with mutalisks. Forces them to push out at an uncomfortable time, and as long as you are prepared and you know that he is going to push out, you should be able to stop him. As you see here, I'm taking both towers just so he knows, just so I know when he does come, and then I'm going to saturate this third base while I am attacking with these Mutalisks. As you can see here, I have a lot of Zerglings. I have 63 Zerglings over here, and he's going to push out with this army here, and I am going to see that, so I'm going to make some banelings. As many as I can, actually. Alright, so I have... Let's check our unit